I'm gonna shamelessly promote at the beginning of this video. This is the hair that I will accomplish by the end of the video. Please subscribe. Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna talk to you about my purple hair. I'm gonna talk to you about fading it, I'm gonna talk to you about bleaching it, I'm gonna talk about brands that I like, don't like, the performance I've experienced with said brands, fading, color melding, ombre, balayage, all that kind of stuff from my experience of the last 10 or so months of having purple hair. I want to make very clear right now that I am not a hair professional. I did not go to school for this. All of my knowledge is self-taught and YouTube videos. Please go check out Guy Tang's channel if you want a professional's opinion. He is a hair wizard. So here's where we're starting at. I currently have a mixture of Joico and Arctic Fox in my hair. It's kind of a bleach balayage under it, and I mixed pink in the bottom. You can clearly see where it's all kind of grown out to. I have definite roots right now. You can see where my natural color is. I did a bleach bath, I'd say probably 3 months ago, which just lightly does the tops. Everything is in need of updating, and I'm trying out a new hair color brand. So here's what we're going to be using for the bleaching process. Please wear gloves. Please wear gloves. I have watched too many videos where people don't wear gloves. Please, please, please use gloves. They are so cheap at Sally Beauty or any hair care place. Please, please wear gloves. So here is how I bleach my hair for the underlying process. I balayage bleach with the straight bleach according to the instructions on the packaging, and then I add 1-to-1 shampoo and do a bleach bath for the top after I've let the bottom process for a bit. This is the best way I've found for blending everything. Obviously, bleaching is never good for your hair, so understand that there is a degree of damage that comes along with this. I really like this brand of bleach because it's got the violet undertone, so it comes out less yellow on your hair. So I've got this measuring cup, and we're gonna do 2 ounces, and I'm sure you can't see on there where that is, but I'm using 30 volume. That's in large part because I'm gonna mix the shampoo in at one point. The packaging says to use 20 volume. If you're nervous about that, use 20 volume. I'm using 30 just because I'm diluting it so much at the end. So there's our 2 ounces. Pour that into our bowl. Take the bleach, and I need scissors. Take your bleach, pour it in. So this is the consistency right now, and about partway through we will mix in some just everyday shampoo to make it diluted and less thick. Also, I have this whole area towel and plastic wrapped. I normally do this in the bathroom, but there's better lighting in here, all of our equipment's in here, so just know that whenever working with bleach, use clothing you don't care about, use gloves, and use caution with your surroundings. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your bleach and you're going to balayage. Balayage is essentially hair painting, so it's really up to you and your creativity. You're only gonna do it on the top half of each section that you pull. That just makes sure that it doesn't fully saturate your hair and you get some more dimension with everything. And you're just gonna go from the bottom and do some lines, and you're gonna section it off and keep doing that with all of your hair. It takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to balayage my entire head of hair. Make sure you start with the front because you want the front to be most prominent. And after the front is done, it's usually about 5 minutes to do it. Don't take too long doing it. I know you want it to look nice, but it is kind of a free-for-all technique to begin with, so you don't have to be too meticulous about it because it's all going to blend together. And if you take too long on one side before you move on to the other side, then it will bleach unevenly. So try to go as quick as possible. Once you have all of that done, wait about 5 to 10 minutes. Let it set for a minute. Then take your shampoo and mix some shampoo into your bleach. It's gonna dilute it, it's gonna turn it into a bleach bath. It's less harsh on your hair. And what you need to do is get your hair a little bit wet. You can either stick your head in the shower for a few seconds. You don't want to saturate your hair, you just want to get it lightly damp. You could spray your hair with a spray bottle. That's probably the most efficient method, but I am filming in my studio where there is camera equipment and electronics and things everywhere that I didn't want to risk getting bleach or liquid on any of those important expensive things. So once you've got your hair saturated and lathered to the best of your ability, let that sit in a shower cap for 10 minutes and then check it. Everyone's hair is different. So the bleach has been in your hair for 20 minutes at this point. Everyone's hair is different. Time it every 5 minutes after 20 minutes to make sure that you're not over bleaching your hair. If it starts getting too light, wash it out immediately. You do not want to fret your hair. I had it in for 20 minutes and then I waited another 5. After that 5 minutes, I got in the shower. I put a bunch of shampoo in my hair. I did not wash it out yet. I stuck my head under the water for just a second just to get a lather going with that shampoo. I lathered it up and I let it sit for another 5 minutes. So by the time I was done, I had 30 minutes total of bleach time on my hair. That final lathering just takes everything from the bottom of your hair and all of the bleach bath and everything, and it just kind of evenly distributes it through your hair. So each section has had a different amount of time for bleach on it, and that's what gives it that dimension. So now that your hair is washed out, either air dry or blow dry, just make sure you brush it as you go. At this point, you might start to get nervous because your hair is going to be a little straw-like. And after you've shampooed it the second time, do not put conditioner in. The conditioner will seal up your cuticles and that will make the hair color not take as well. So my mixture is mostly pink, and these are both their signature pink and purple. It's 70 Euro pink and 10 Euro purple. They have other shades of both, but I just went with the classics for both. My mixture for the roots is going to be mostly pink and enough purple to make it purple, and no conditioner for the roots. I'm kind of going for a shadow root. It just blends in better as my roots go in and I do touch-ups. So I'm just going to do all of the roots in that color, no dilution. More of a purple than a pink at this point, but it is still a pink base. Now, if you wanted to go pastel, you would need to go almost entirely conditioner or their clear dye that they have. If you really want to make it last, you should use their clear dye. I didn't think to buy it. that was my own mistake. I thought of it after I had placed my order, and I really didn't want to place a second order when I already own conditioner. I was also a little curious how long it would last while mixing with conditioner. Generally speaking, if you mix a conditioner into a semi-permanent color, it makes it slightly less long-lasting, which can be a good thing for you if you don't want it to last a long time. I like mine to last a long time, so I try to avoid doing that when possible. After all the roots are done, I'm gonna go into the mid shaft, and it's essentially the same color but a little more pink and conditioner mixed in, and that's just for the middle section of my hair. Once it is completely saturated through your ends, make sure you blend up. I didn't super saturate my mid shaft, and that is because I'm pulling the bottom color up. It helps blend everything together, it gives more of a smooth transition, and it also brings that lighter color up a little higher if I missed any points with the middle area. I really did a purple to pink meld as much as possible. I mean, it's all purple, but it's just the degree of purple to pink that I did, and that just helps with that. After you have fully saturated all of your hair, put it in a shower cap and then wait minimum 30 minutes. I waited about an hour and a half. It's totally up to you. Some people think that after the designated half hour that the bottle says, you're good to go. I like the idea that if I keep it on longer, then it should last longer. I have no idea if that's a reality, but that's what I tell myself, and that is half the battle. So I leave mine on for an hour and a half, wash it out. Don't use shampoo for at least 24 hours, 48 if possible. And you can use conditioner afterwards. Usually I use a color sealing conditioner. I really like the one from Color Ion that you can get at Sally's. I ran out of that today, and I had some CC cream left over from a really old bottle of Auburn hair dye from about a year ago. But a color sealing conditioner is recommended after doing this because it really just locks that color in. So here is the final product. I really love how it came out. I think it's so vibrant and beautiful. I am so pleased. I really like this brand. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Like up this video if you like it. If you didn't and you've gotten to this point in the video, then I feel like you kind of did like it because you watched the whole thing. So please don't click dislike. And have a fantastic day. See you on the next one.